This is the homework for lesson number 78 of the Arduino Nano R4 Wi-Fi series of lessons that Paul has on YouTube. What Paul has done is he asked us to set up, what do you call it, calibration constants to make because if everything doesn't come up exactly zero like it should, and you need to add some offsets well, in this case here, it's just offsets because I didn't see any reason to go in it because it's just a scalar. It was just a scalar offset. So here's the okay. Here's my home or software here. What I did was I set up, instead of AX, AY, AZ, I set up a Z, a Y, and an X. And what I did was come up with a float AZ cal 0.04 and a float AY cal 0.02 and a float AZ cal 0.08. These are the numbers I came up with looking at the values as I had it sitting flat, horizontal and vertical. Okay, here we've got, then I get down here, everything else is pretty much the same. Okay, here we got the values, and what I did was these values are the raw values, and then the X, the Y, and the Z are the calibration values. Here I got X, and then I added AX cal plus AX. AX is this value, which is the raw, plus the cal that I had up above, and that equals X. So down here, when I do printing, I'm printing the X value, the Y value, the Z value, and in my OLED display, I'm also doing the X value, the Y value, and the Z value, which is all compensated. Okay, so let's go here. If you look at the what do you call that? Okay, why is that not working? Hold on a minute. Okay, coming back here. What am I getting here? Oh, okay. I'm not sure why this mode. There it goes. Okay. Now if I go back to the flat like this, you will see that the why is the AX value off? Did I not mess with that thing? 0.03, that should be pretty close. Okay, I think I must have bumped the sensor, causing the calibration to go away. So what I've got is the AZ is 1, which is this one up here, and the other two are X and Y are over top of each other because they're pretty close to 0. So if I bring this guy up to 90 degrees, and I'm using a square to make sure I'm at 90 degrees, I take the, let me move it a little bit so I can see which was which. Green, red, and blue and red are, okay, blue's up at the top. Blue is X. X now is at 1 because I have it set in vertically 90 degrees. You can see it in the video, and you can also see it on the plot. Now, if I take that down and turn it around, so I have 90 degrees on this side. I don't know if you can see my square. I've got a little tiny square here. I'm using the square to make sure it stays at 90. I think I bumped something. Oh, this darn thing. One is good, but the zero went kabut. Okay, that's one now. This thing's a little on the loosey-goosey side. I really need to do a little better job of attaching this thing because every time you bump it, your calibration goes by the wayside. So anyway, if I go up this way and keep my, you can see I went to 1, -1 on the X. And then the other one's, the Z is close to 1 or 0, I should say. And the Y is 0. Now if I go that way, now if I go up this direction, try to keep everything level and straight, you can have the, what color is that? Orange. Okay, so the AY is -1, and the Z and the X are 0. Now the other direction is a little harder because I got that cable hanging in the way, but I'll see if I can do it this way. Yeah, because one angle I can't get both angles. Okay, here we go. Now this one here makes it a +1 on the Y. And you can see things vary as you swing it this way and that way and this way and that way. Anyhow, the calibration's done, and there is my homework, Paul. And I appreciate you doing these videos. And we'll see you next Tuesday.